morning everyone. So I'm here looking scruffy on Saturday morning. This is something I thought I'd do a video about, and it's kind of come at a good time because I only do these twice a year. So this is something I've started doing because, you know, I've always said to people that like my own health is one of the most important things in the world to me. It's kind of like the top of my pillar of priorities. I do believe if you're not healthy and you're not going to be able to look after anyone else or be good for anyone else. So, you know, my health comes above everything because I'm not going to be any good for anyone if I'm not healthy anyway. So I've said it for a long time that I'm very healthy, but I didn't have any proof before. So one of the things I've started doing is doing blood tests twice a year, just to check that I am healthy and that the kind of levels of all the different vitamins and everything are okay. I pay for quite a basic package. There's quite a few different ones, and there's quite a few companies I think out there now who've started doing this. So it's 70 quid, I think, for me, twice a year. And that does seem like a lot of money, 70 quid, but obviously when you're only doing it twice a year, £140 a year, you know, it's only just over a tenner a month. To have some kind of guarantee that you are healthy, I don't think that's a big cost. I think more of us should maybe invest more money in being proactive with our health. So I'm just going to turn around in a minute and show you the little kit. And I'll maybe do a few little videos of while I'm taking it. So it all gets sent in this handy little box. So I use Thriver. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. So, you know, this is just who I've chosen. As I've said before on my videos, I'm still just currently a normal person, no sponsors, no YouTube following or anything. So all these plugs are just things that I use in my everyday life anyway. But they send you this lovely little box. It's all very well packaged. Everything comes in well. Those are the little sample tubes. These things here on the right are the things that you use to prick your finger to give the blood. And you need like a bowl of warm water. But it's all really clear. It's all really well done. You have to do it when you're fasted, which is why I do it in the morning. And yeah, it's a smoothish process. The first time I tried it, I obviously wasn't pricking the right bit of my finger, and it was an absolute nightmare. I was going in and out of the shower, so I was sweating. I was running around the house trying to get my blood rate, my heart rate elevated and everything. And it still took quite a long time. It took quite a long time to kind of get it done and get the amount of blood I needed out. I kept having to order more of the little lancets, which are things that prick your finger. But then, you know, as with anything, a bit of practice. The next few times I've done it, I've obviously got the right bit on my finger and it's not been quite such a chore. So, you know, practice makes perfect, takes a bit of time. But it's been interesting. I mean, it basically told me what I kind of already hoped for, which is that I generally was very healthy. But there were a few things that were kind of lower. So like vitamin D, I started taking vitamin D supplements. I switched to like a diet where I don't eat meat very often. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat very often. And so like vitamin B was kind of low, and so I started taking supplements for that as well. And like some of the other things I'm slightly low in, a lot of them come from eggs. And I'd started switching to having less eggs, but I've gone back to having more eggs. So yeah, it's just interesting. It means you can have some kind of track of your health, check you're actually doing the right stuff and getting the right food in. As I said, like I don't drink a lot, I exercise a lot, so I was pretty hopeful out. And you know, we generally try and eat, you know, fresh food only, not pre-made food. We do eat pre-made food, but not very often. So yeah, it kind of told me what I was really hoping for, which is that I am very, very healthy. According to the numbers. So yeah, it's been interesting to see the difference between winter and summer as well. So I only do 2 tests a year. One's kind of now, just after winter. One will be just after the summer. So that's interesting to see the impact that that has on things, especially things like vitamin D. So yeah, so I'll crack on with this test and just show you a few little clips of doing that. Obviously, I spoke a little bit too soon. It's still gone really well. I've done it really quickly. There's some little vials of my blood ready to go off and get tested. But as you can see, when I was trying to use my right hand to get the blood into the little sample pots, I missed. It happens. But like I said, much, much quicker. I've done that in about 10 minutes and it was taking me half an hour more the first time. So yeah, if you're interested in getting some information on your health, have a think about it. It can be really interesting. Sorry I didn't take any videos of me actually squeezing my blood into the vials, but if you're interested in like watching how the process works, you can go on thriver.com to check it out. But there it is. There's a little vial of my blood. I'm trying to get the camera to actually focus on it. There we go. And there's another vial with a bit more blood in it for a different test. So there we go. Sorry about the disgusting fingernails. I was eating a load of blueberries by hand yesterday, and ooh, delicious. Yeah, so that's it. All you do then is you fill out these little sticky labels. You wrap them round your sample tube, and then they both go in this little case. And then they go in this little prepaid envelope, which is all part of the service and paid for. And then you drop it in a post box and off it goes. And then pretty quickly, definitely, within a few days, absolutely within the week, get all your results back. So I'll actually do a video with the results. I'll maybe add it to this video just so you can see what the sort of stuff that it shows you is. But it's been interesting to know that. So at least now I know that I am eating the right kind of stuff. I am getting the right kind of foods. I'm doing the right sort of exercise, all that sort of thing. So if it's something you're interested in, give it a go. Check out on the web and enjoy.